All right, guys. So I've got a quick update for you guys on
Update
Ksoo.
on
Okay,
Ksoo.
Ksoo obviously is the young man who unfortunately got snitched on by his own father. We covered this in a video not too long ago about Ksoo's father, Blue, actually taking the stand and identifying him as the alleged shooter in the murder of a young man, Charles McCormick, went by the name Lil Buck. It was a really sad case. It was a really sad situation that we saw.
No, it wasn't. Y'all be having sympathy for shit that don't deserve sympathy. This man got up out his bed, left his home with a gun, hopped out a car, going to kill somebody, called the nigga and said, "Hey, we know where you at. We gonna come find you." Went and found him, hopped out the car with a stick, shot this man 170,000 times, however many times, got back in the car, got chased by police, ran on him, left the gun in the car with fingerprints on it, then went to some strange person's house, kidnapped him, broke in the crib, kidnapped him, robbed him for their clothes, and then called his daddy to come pick him up. Didn't tell his daddy nothing about the murder or nothing. Daddy come pick him up. Daddy take him to safety. Daddy get locked up for murder. Daddy snitch. What the fuck is he supposed to do? Now niggas be, I'm gonna get to the video, but niggas be mad, oh, it's your son. You never supposed to snitch on your son. If you was actually there for your son, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If your dad, if I call my dad and I'm in a crazy situation, I need him to come pick me up and he come in 5 minutes, that sound like a dad that was there to me. The fuck? Don't sound like nobody, no dad be dad to me. What am I supposed to do? Go do murder? I'm supposed to go do 100 years for murder because you called me to come and didn't tell me that it was a murder?
Ksoo actually gets snitched on by his own father, but at the same time, there's got to be accountability. And unfortunately, Ksoo did end up getting a guilty verdict in his trial, and the sentencing has now dropped, and it's not looking good. Okay,
yeah, it's not supposed to look good.
Interestingly, before the sentencing was actually handed down, Ksoo weirdly was actually spotted rapping. He dropped a little freestyle ahead of the sentencing, and this was going around just a couple of days ago. So it was just 2 days ago that this was going around. Ksoo dropped a few bars over the phone before he gets sentenced after being found guilty of capital murder in the death of Charles McCormick. Let's hear what you had to say.
And he got a whole nother murder trial? Like, nigga.
Cold, and they fucked me over and over, and I swear I can't take no more, cause this shit get real in the afterlife. They want me dead, but they can't afford my life. Put a bag on my head, I'ma up the price. Put a bag on my head, I'ma up the price. Picture me perfect in the booth with the headphones, and I can see dead faces without a headstone, and I don't like to talk to Ace through a jail phone, and I can't feel no more pain, it's like my nerves gone, and every time I just got them shot, cause that shit hurt me. And a lot.
Stop it. Get some help.
Bro, y'all need to cut it the fuck out, bro. Y'all need to cut it out. This nigga is terrible.
Bruh.
All the nigga change in the band to be. I'm a solid lawyer nigga, that's the man to me. Getting cold.
So yeah,
the judge need to give his ass another life sentence for that weak ass bars he just spit. Man, what is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all
did that, man. October 1st, the judge is going to sentence me to life like I ain't nobody. Okay.
Oh my God! October 1st, the judge gonna sentence me to life like I ain't nobody. What you mean like you ain't nobody, bro? You called your ops and said you was finna come kill him, and then you came and killed him on camera. What is wrong with you, bro? After you got 2-3 more bodies. What? That does not make any sense, bro. You knew killing somebody was illegal. You knew you could get a life sentence for killing some fucking body. What did you think was supposed to happen? You was all gangster, all tough when you was outside dissing all your dead ops and how you gonna slide and how you a real gangster and how you a real shooter, a real killer. Okay, so now you get to go spend the rest of your life being a real gangster. It's time. This is what gangsters do. They go to jail. They get life sentences. Go do the time. Shut the fuck up about it. Like, I ain't nobody. Gonna put the 3 dots right there like he just all dramatically emotional. Get your goofy ass
And that
on.
is what happened. He was sentenced to life along with ATK Scotty. Life in prison
send
for
they
the
ass
murder
up, send they
of
ass
Lil
up the
Buck. Let's hear the
road,
news
man.
report.
Both sentenced to life in prison today.
Goofy.
This is video showing Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker in court. Action News Jax first
happy
told
they
you
got
in
out
July
here.
when
They got
both
life.
men were found guilty in the shooting death of Charles McCormick Jr., known as Lil Buck. McCormick's mother was there for today's sentencing.
In 1996, a bright light entered the world.
Today, Charles McCormick Jr.'s mother stood in a courtroom and faced the men who killed her son. Her letter to them was read through an advocate.
Today will not erase that hurt, but it brings some kind of relief knowing that these individuals will no longer have the power to take another life.
His mother said Charles's life was lost for saying something that others didn't like. Action News Jax has been following this case since 2020. Investigators found Charles shot to death outside an Arlington shopping center. Investigators said Leroy Whitaker Jr. and Hakeem Robinson killed him over a rap diss track.
As a community, we
what
must
it was.
take
There
a
you go.
stand against music and messages that glorify
They
real
dumb ass gonna get locked
violence.
up.
and
I'm
the loss
happy.
of-
I'm not one of the people that's gonna tell you like, I don't wish death on I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. If you out here killing people, bro, I want you to go to jail. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You out here slaughtering people for no reason. You out here slaughtering people, bro, over nothing. Y'all not even beefing over nothing, and at that, y'all broke as hell. So, this don't make sense.
Innocent lives.
Moments after those words were spoken, both men learned their fate.
Sentence you to the only lawful sentence that this court can impose, and that is mandatory life in prison
Mandatory,
without
nigga.
eligibility for parole.
Yes,
Neither man
sir.
spoke after hearing their sentence.
Charles's memory will never fade. His light continues to shine throughout the lives he touched, and the love he gave, and the faith he lived by.
So look, it's not surprising, it's not surprising this outcome. We've seen a lot of situations where people have maybe escaped justice for a period of time, but it was never looking good for Ksoo. There was too much evidence, there was too much self-snitching, too much disrespect to these dead rivals to even contemplate the possibility that he was going to beat this thing.
So if
And
it
then
was so much self-snitching, why do y'all keep focusing on the dad? Why do y'all keep focusing on the dad? This is what I was just saying. It's so much self-snitching. It's so much evidence. It's so much. Why do y'all keep focusing on the dad? The dad only snitched because, I ain't gonna lie, bro, the son was cooked any fucking way. I would have snitched too. Shit. My snitching ain't like, man.
got his dad taking the stand. There's really just no way. And a lot of people have been reacting to this over on Reddit. Some people, I don't think anybody is surprised, but I think people are just kind of really feeling this because this really is the conclusion of a long-running story. The whole war in Jacksonville. Obviously, we had Fulio get.
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf was broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way and start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
Getting murdered. You know, he was a close friend of Bibi, another person who Ksoo is accused of murdering, and he's going to be facing that trial soon. I doubt he's going to be very engaged with that trial, because at the end of the day, he's already got, you know, life without the possibility of parole. What's another life sentence going to do? But this was the reaction on the Duval County subreddit.
Man, I'm telling y'all, bro.
Scene in Jacksonville. Both sentences in. Scotty and Ksoo both sentenced to mandatory life without parole for the murder of Buck. Okay, and people are basically saying death or jail. Street going win. The streets are undefeated. Okay, people.
This nigga is Ksoo is 26 years old. He is born November 9th, 1998. So he about the same age as me. He'll be 27 years old this year. He already been in jail for years fighting the case. And he got sentenced to life. That's the streets for you. That's what you chose to do, bro. Ain't nobody. That's what you wanted to go do. And it's not even the streets, bro. You so deep in the streets that your dumb ass is out here killing people. Killing people. You wasn't even, like, I don't say free people. I say free you if you was, maybe you got caught with some drugs or something like that. You got caught with a gun or something like that. Yeah, free you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You took your ass outside and killed multiple people. You wanted to be a tough guerrilla gangster? Now you get to do that for the rest of your life. And can't nobody stop you now.
Scotty was 19. From high school life to life in prison is insane. I don't think they'll genuinely understand how long life is. People saying they don't care. People saying trust, they do. They're going to act like they don't, but they do. They're in denial right now. It's going to take a little while to hit, maybe even years, but trust, when nobody's looking and they're in themselves by themselves, they're really trying not to cry. People are doing AI images to try and to work out what they're going to look like, but I don't know if this is really a joking matter. People saying they knew it was coming.
Man, this is a joking matter, bro. This is a joking matter, bro. Ain't nobody about to feel sorry. Y'all be having sympathy for the wrong shit. I promise y'all, bro. I don't have sympathy for killers. Killers. Not just killers as far as like defending yourself. No, you killing people and laughing about it and trying to get cool points in the hood and talking about it on Instagram and rapping about it and jumping around and making yourself, okay, yeah.
So we'll never see you or Scotty free again. Imagine being sentenced to life without parole and you got another murder case to fight. Dude is just happy he gets to keep his dreads a little longer. People are saying they're getting chopped. He's going to look like Mr. Potato Head. People saying, y'all YNs have fun, stay in school, get some money, go knock some fine girls down, and then get some more money. It's way more to life than posing with guns and looking for our own kind to gun down. Y'all save your money and take trips, travel the world, and meet business-minded people and soak up game, because this thug life right here, it ain't it no more. The streets are dead. This was literally the only sentence that could have possibly been. Everybody knew it was going to be life, but it just hits different when you actually see it, and he still has to go trial for Bibi. People are saying it's literally no point. I would have just asked for a speedy trial and pled guilty. To be honest, you've already got life without parole. You might as well plead guilty and actually do the right thing, do the honorable thing as a man, and just plead guilty, save everybody the time and the heartbreak. Look, all right, if he goes not guilty, we're going to get all the sordid details at trial. You know, people are going to make content about it. People are going to get to it. You know, we saw things in this trial with the little Buck murder that we hadn't actually seen before. Messages, photos, all types of things. But I feel like Ksoo, realistically, if he's smart, he'll actually change his plea, go guilty on Bibi. You know, just avoid any of that information even coming to light and just avoid it all. People are saying that Scotty actually might have turned down a 15-year plea deal. He's going to be regretting that when all their members forget about him. People are saying crazy part is it's literally all Ksoo's fault. From the witness testimony, he wanted to get him so bad that he did it in the shopping center instead of following him back to his crib. He's a dumbass. Even was about to shoot at the police and they begged him not to. He is a stupid crash out. Their only redemption is to do everyone a favor and save
niggas be thinking that this shit is like, they be thinking this shit like a video game. Like, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I really think, like, I think these slow-ass kids be really thinking that they playing GTA when they doing this shit. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go get locked up, and then it's gonna fade out, and fade in, and then my character gonna be back in Los Santos. And
taxpayer dollars, admit to being a waste of resources and fresh air that could have went to someone more meaningful to society. Come here, boy. I bet he regrets saying that. That was a famous clip of him on Instagram pulling up the gun saying, come here, boy, saying that's what he says to his ops. And people saying they really had the nerve to take it to trial.
No, for real.
Plea out of 2 separate cases of first-degree murder as a criminal gang member. What's the judge going to give you? 75 years instead of life? Hey, that still would have been better than life without the possibility of parole. People saying life goes on.
No,
F these dumbasses.
Even if you would have got 75 years, nigga, shit. Maybe you could have got parole after 40. Maybe you 60-something when you get out. But, nigga, at least you got 10 years to go do something, nigga. Go scratch your ass. Go something. These niggas ain't never even had their own crib before.
Worst thing about life in prison is knowing you're never going to have sex again. And they said, caveat, with a female, right? Still got the Bibby case. I've been rewatching that show called Oz. Ain't nothing worse than prison. Good luck to him. Man, that show Oz is classic. If anyone's ever seen that show Oz, it's a HBO drama set in the prison. It's like The Wire in prison, man. That show is absolutely classic. But people are really just, you know, really dunking on these guys. And rightly so, man. They made terrible decisions. They caused untold pain and hurt to their community, and they do deserve these life sentences. That's the simplest way to say it.
No cap.
It's just, damn, they could have been out enjoying life with their rich, famous friend.
Exactly.
Instead, they'll be fighting with homemade knives for the rest of their lives. And it's true, man. It's true. It's really sad. You know, I never really wanted to see anybody get hurt over hip-hop music, over drill music. But this is the consequences of drill music. You know, people have tried to paint me as sort of negative for covering these things, but I feel like this is really important. We got to cover the interesting, we got to cover the stories, we got to cover the inspirational as well as the bad. And this is where that drill music gets you. This is where that dissing endlessly. This is where that making fun of your dead enemies gets you. This is where all of that sliding gets you, and it's really not any comfort to me or anybody else to say I told you so, or to say, yeah, this is where that life ends up. We know that's where the life ends up, but hopefully the Ksoo story can be a cautionary tale for more young people growing up in Jackson.
It's not. They dumb ass gonna keep doing the same dumb shit. Listen though, as far as people trying to get mad at niggas like Trap Lord Ross, me, DJ Ghost, Academics, Flacco, anybody that make man, that shit's so lame. Like, niggas just be wanting to find ways to, like, boy, I tell you, gang, like, nigga, sometimes, so, man, these people weird as hell. I don't even got it in me to say it, boy. Y'all slow ass. We see y'all last January. You know what I'm saying? Nev Timber, never first, 2017, phone them grave. We'll never see y'all ass again. In about a year, not even a year, probably about 60 days, 90 days, we gonna forget about Ksoo name unless the trial come up, and then we talk about the trial. Once that trial over, we gonna forget about you. Eventually, Ace, Young and Ace, he gonna stop calling you eventually. Eventually, he gonna stop talking to you. He gonna stop sending money to you. Eventually, your mama gonna stop talking to you. Your mama gonna stop calling you. Your dad gonna stop calling you. You gonna start hearing from them 2, 3, 4 times a year and shit. You ain't got no girl, from my understanding, no girlfriend, so that's over with. Go do life, nigga. Go be a gorilla. Now you get to show us how tough you are. You get to be in a maximum security prison with a bunch of other crazy ass killers that you wanted to be so bad. You wanted to be a killer. You wanted to be King Von so bad. There you go.